My person uses the name Audra. I love what just happened today because it gives me an opportunity to totally expose CPS for what they're doing, because you know what? They added me to the reports. And you know what they did? They lied in the reports. And they slandered me, and then they entered it into the record in the courts to ban me from being near not only the children, but the mother. My person uses the name Audra. Yeah, it's interesting. It's for a cemetery district, so probably isn't more people, and that's why, because people are dying, and that's why you need it. But yeah, it's just interesting because who knows why Joel doesn't want to do it, but as far as having 2 or 3 to 5 members, is it really going to matter? Because like if this board was 3 members, it'd be the 3 Jezebels, and we'd have more of the same. But even if you add 2 more, I mean, nothing really changes, so it's like, really doesn't it make a difference? And I really feel like there's a lot more important things to talk about than this, but you guys don't seem to like to address things. You like to hide things. You like to tear apart families. And yes, I will continue to say it until you guys do something about it, because then you know what else you do? You allow your workers in CPS and CWS to go and alienate mothers, right? So they don't have any support where they could, really stand up for themselves. So they have to, take that away. And then, when there's children that are reporting sexual abuse, like actual people, that people should look into, and that their, vagina hurts, again, for a second time. But, that's just like a mom wanting to have her daughter be examined for that. But you know what happens if that little girl tells a caseworker something like that, or so they say? Then it's a reason to, increase supervision with a visit and barge into bathrooms when people are trying to go to the bathroom unannounced. It's good. And what's even better is your partnership with Radies. Yeah, because then we can omit things. But it's interesting that a report would say that we cannot confirm or deny sexual abuse, but you know what the agency says? There is no abuse. I'll be back.
Thank you.
My person uses the name Audra. Interesting how you incentivize this, and this is a domino effect of everything that you guys did. And I'm wondering if everyone should identify as an illegal so that you guys will actually give them help, because, I mean, you seem to go lickety-split for these kind of people, but if it's anybody else, you don't really care. And you seem to care about, illegal aliens' families being ripped apart, right? How sad is that? You don't seem to care about these CPS raids that the county engages in, right? You don't care about those families whose children are being tormented by county workers, right? And having them use things that they say to terminate family rights. How cool is that? But it doesn't matter if you're an American, right? But if you're not, then you guys will jump through hoops just to help them. It is so disgusting what you guys do to the families in San Diego County. You're going to hell for it. My person uses the name Audra. I love what just happened today because it gives me an opportunity to totally expose CPS for what they're doing, because you know what? They added me to the reports. And you know what they did? They lied in the reports. And they slandered me, and then they entered it into the record in the courts to ban me from being near not only the children, but the mother. And you know what's happened since that family came here to address you guys, and then Monica, your staff, pretended to come out and help, right? It's so interesting. They accused the mother of sexual assault. How fun is that? And then you know what they did? They went back to supervised visits, and now they're on a path to terminating parental rights. How cool is that? And they're going to adopt them out, right? It's going to be so good. Then they're going to be trafficked to the Dominican Republic. Hey, that's all right, right? Because it's all about the money. It's not really about keeping a family together. It's about alienating somebody who's doing everything in their power to get their kids back. And you know why they took the kids? Because they were asking for help. And you know what happened instead? They manufactured a domestic violence case saying that the children are in danger, all because the mother had postpartum and was asking for help. And you know what they did instead? They lied to the mother when she went to Missouri to go protect her children. You know what Missouri did? Because CPS here was like, hey, Missouri, we need your help to kidnap these kids. They said, there's no domestic violence. We're not going to engage in that. And so you know what they did? They manipulated the mother to come back. We're going to send out marshals to go and arrest you. You better get back here. We're not going to take your kids. And then you know what they did? As soon as she got back, put her in jail, took her daughters, and now they're set to be adopted out. Thank you guys for all of that you do. But you know what? That ain't going to fucking happen, because all of it is going to be exposed. I have receipts, and you're going to be...
Thank you. Next speaker.
My person uses the name Audra. No, Claudia, I did not forget about you. She should not be in this position. She is allowing fraud and perjury to be entered into the record by her own staff into the courts, like this morning at Meadowlark in Judge Alex Calero's courtroom. So, no, she should not be making any decisions when she is actively engaged, like the rest of you, in trafficking children for profit, allowing them to be abused and have it be hidden. I have receipts of a young girl telling me about her vagina hurting, okay? And then telling me who was doing it. And then Rady's and this county CWS, along with county council, are omitting things like that. Right? Oh, but yeah, then we got to get her out of here, because we can't have somebody that little girl trusts. I'm just wondering if you guys ever experienced having a child be ripped apart from their parent and totally be very, very, very upset, and then have people say that you are manufacturing the crying. You are training your daughter to cry. So you're cueing her when she's crying, when she's leaving your arms, and then getting into a county vehicle, right? All upset, throwing a temper tantrum, and then you know what happens? They're like, listen, to the mom, we need you to help us. Help them transition better so that they can go back to the respite care or just the caregiver that they have that's abusing them without crying. We need to make it easier on the caregiver, because the girls are upset when they have to be ripped apart from their family. I highly suggest you guys engage in that. It's very traumatic for all involved. Good job. Fuck you.